Breaking news, armored vehicles on the streets of Moscow as Russian state media this hour says security measures have been stepped up in Moscow. State media also saying Putin is aware of a situation unfolding around Yevgeny Prigozhin, the chief of the private Wagner army. The situation so serious tonight that state television broke into scheduled programming, broke into it to deliver this message to the Russian people from the Russian Ministry of Defense.
All the messages and video footage spread on social networks on behalf of Evgeny Prigozhin that the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation allegedly carried out strikes on the rear camps of Wagner PMC is not true and is an informational provocation.
Breaking into programming to tell Russian people not to listen to Prigozhin while armored vehicles are on the streets of Moscow.
It's true.
These developments coming after Prigozhin today essentially declared war on the Russian military, because he did. He accused them of deliberately striking his fighters and of killing a, quote, huge amount of them. And then he vowed to punish those who did it.
They saw that we weren't broken, and they launched strikes on our camps. A huge amount of our fighters were killed. Our comrades in arms. We will make a decision about how to respond to these atrocities. The next step is ours.
Was that a declaration of war? Matthew Chance is out front. And Matthew, look, this is sort of an unprecedented and quickly moving situation here. What is going on here?
Well, I mean, it's very difficult to know exactly what's going on because the situation is moving so quickly. But it is absolutely astonishing that the situation has been allowed by the Kremlin.
Oh, you know, the kid's doing really well. Kid's doing good. I'm hoping for some good news, but he's, you know, we've had to make a lot of trips to the, you know, a lot of tests. But what the fuck is this?
To deteriorate this far before, you know, this kind of significant action was taking.
He's my boy. He'll be just fine.
Yevgeny Prigozhin, the Wagner chief, and the Russian Defense Ministry have been deteriorating and simmering for months now.
Equal
of course, now Prigozhin is vowing to attack Russian troops in retaliation.
Streets of Rostov
for what he says
this morning
was an attack on his own paramilitary forces.
Streets of Rostov
earlier today. Some of these images are quite graphic.
Okay. Well, all right.
These are the chaotic.
They're graphic for CNN. Okay. Okay. They're graphic for CNN. Okay. So if you've seen a G.I. Joe cartoon from the 90s, then I think you can handle it.
Scenes posted.
It's all for show. Chem Goblin. I don't know, man.
By the Wagner mercenary.
I don't know, man.
What they say is their forest camp struck by the Russian military. In a clearing, trees appear to have been smashed, some with fabric strewn from their branches. Through a gash in the soil, a fire burns in what appears to be a destroyed bunker. There are gruesome images too, of a corpse in the undergrowth.
It was blurred out.
Body parts.
It was
the
blurred
Russian
out.
Defense Ministry denies any role in this, but a furious Wagner leader is vowing revenge.
Those who destroyed our guys today, along with tens of thousands of lives of Russian soldiers, will be punished. I ask no one to put up any resistance. Justice for the troops will be restored, and then justice for all of Russia.
No fucking way.
It's a threat of violence now posing a major challenge to the authority of President Putin.
You guys got to hear.
The Kremlin says all necessary measures are being taken. And now the Russian security service.
I mean, Prigozhin's exact words.
Into what they say.
Prigozhin's exact words are that's coup. That's coup language. I'm fucking. This is crazy, dude. You gotta see this. No. Not even this. Hold on. Is this too bad for you? No. It gets even crazier. His words are just straight. It's straight up coup language. This is the part.
And Prigozhin continued. To be honest, this is a definition of coup.
Зло, которое несет военное руководство страны, должно быть остановлено. Они пренебрегают жизнями солдат. Они забыли слово «справедливость», и мы вернем ее. Поэтому те, кто уничтожили сегодня наших парней, те, кто уничтожили десятки, многие десятки тысяч жизней русских солдат, будут наказаны. Я прошу никому не оказывать сопротивления.
No way.
Кто будут пытаться оказать это сопротивление, мы будем считать, что это угроза, и уничтожать медленно, включая любые...
Okay, if this is just for show, then there's a big play. There's a big move. Something is happening here.
Вот посты, вставшие на нашем пути, любую авиацию, которую увидим над своими головами. Я прошу всех сохранять спокойствие, не поддаваться на провокации, оставаться в своих домах. Желательно по маршруту нашего следования не выходить на улицу. После того, как мы закончим начатое, мы вернемся на фронт для защиты нашей Родины. Президентская власть, правительство, МВД, Росгвардия и другие структуры.
I mean, you know, this right here is like, this is him say, okay, this is, if this is for show, then what's the play? Then what, you know, what's the diversion? Where are we supposed to be looking? What's happening? Because if this is for show, then he's working with Putin. Is this to wake up? It's a distraction, basically. I mean, what's the play? What's the play? And why is there like rumbling? What is that? Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's this. I'm so sorry. I'm like, what the hell is that? Something's like breathing or something? It's I lose my damn mind.
Дальше, в привычном порядке.
They have it surrounded.
Мы разберемся с теми, кто уничтожает русских солдат.
Okay, and then this is okay. Yeah, he's no friend of Ukraine. At this point, fuck it. Non-credible defense is the most accurate war subreddit. The Ketchup Lord. I love ketchup. I'm one of those guys. Also, there were really strong winds this morning. They opened up my balcony door while I was sleeping. I thought I got bombed or something. I'm so sorry, Chem Goblin. I shouldn't laugh at that. Poor Chem Goblin lives, I believe, in Kyiv, if I remember correctly. So, you know, yeah, he's got a little bit to worry about. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ketchup Lord. Enjoy that Chex Quest CD, man. Great game. I gotta add more games to my list of randoms. In the Far West. Oh, I'm sorry, Chem Goblin. No, you can laugh. I find it funny too. Well, it's not funny. Ketchup is based. Thanks for eating it. Yes.
Да. И вернемся на фронт. Справедливость в войсках будет восстановлена. А после этого справедливость для всей России.
As far west as you can get. West Coast, baby. West Coast. West. So, I mean, that language is not very ambiguous, if you ask me. I mean, he basically all but said, it's coup time. You know, does he need to dress in the Beetlejuice outfit and, you know, and jump out of the fucking grave and go, it's showtime. You know, does he have to do that? I mean, it was pretty clear to me. Is it? Russian telegrams going nuts? What the fuck is Oh Boy doing over here? Is he just, oh shit. Okay, y'all, pack it in, guys. Happy birthday. Okay, yeah, I don't want, you know, is she trying to sell still? It just shows how quickly this happened. Like, this must have, I mean, they must have rolled in minutes ago. Yeah, time to pack in the day, I would say. Business concluded. Okay, what is... Yeah, homeboy. Fucking Zoomer taking it. Look at him, dude. He's like, whoa, what the fuck? Look at his hair. Oh, my God. Is this the dollop? Man, you Zoomers. You got the vegetable tops. You got the dollops. Looking like food. Zoomer's looking delicious. I gotta say, looking delicious. Look at the building in the back. You talk about over to the left here, or this building? What is this? Is this the MOD at the beginning? What is this? I don't know. Some green business. It's the city administrative. No, they're in Rostov. Damn. That's very far from Moscow. Okay. All right. Okay. But that's not. I mean, they're not gonna storm Moscow. Line of soldiers on the building. Yeah. Definitely. This is bananas. So what's the play here, fellas? What's the play? Send in your clips. Give me your clips. As long as they don't show dead bodies, I can show them. Give me them clips, boys. Russian mill blogger. I'm just going through your clips that you posted, Davey, here. Russian mill blogger posted a video. We're probably showing a clash between Wagner and Russian forces. So post them clips. Let's see what the hell is going on. I had to do an emergency stream. I was going to watch a crappy movie with the wife. We just got back from the hospital just a few minutes ago. And I'm reading the news here. And I'm like, holy shit, I have to cover this. This is a fucking actual coup attempt. This isn't just Prigozhin. You know, because Prigozhin's been talking shit, dude. Prigozhin wants to kill Shoigu. They took over the mayor's office effectively. Yeah. So what's the play? Is that fucking thing getting towed? Yeah. Okay. Location. A very interesting site in Rostov. Russian T-80BV towing. Another Russian BTR-82. Maybe they just needed, right? They needed troops, right? So this was carrying, this might have had just a shitload of troops on top of it, and maybe they just want the machine gun, right? I don't know, but this is hilarious. This shit wasn't even ready. It was all, you know, busted up, broken, you know, gathering dust in a fucking warehouse somewhere. May have some clips of infighting happening in Rostov. Yeah, got a Discord. Go ahead and check it out. You can post it in the chat if you'd like as well. As long as it doesn't show a dead body, please make sure that it doesn't show a dead body first. Okay, enough of this clip, dude. Wow. So they have taken over a building in Rostov. Yeah, just make sure there's no dead bodies in there for me. And I will be checking your link. Even though I like you, Ketchup Lord, I will be double checking your link. So don't think I'm just going to show a beheading on my fucking stream. Wagner technical outside of the Russian Southern Military District headquarters in Rostov. I don't hear no shooting. What's the play? What's the play? What is the motherfucking play, dog? What's the plan here? Holy nutsack. This is some crazy fucking footage, folks. This is nuts. This is bananas. This is bananas. Okay, it's downloading a... God damn it, stupid Discord. How are you uploading MP4s, Chem Goblin? Straight up, homie over here uploading MP4s. Okay. I want to show this, but now I gotta flip and add this flip jack and... God damn it. God damn it. Look at this. They're all mad at you now, Chem Goblin. They're all mad at you. No, I ain't gonna show the Discord on stream. Sorry, I'm just fucking with you, dude. Okay, interesting. Look, it's oh, okay. You can't see it. Okay, you can't see it. Unconfirmed. Okay, hold on. Why can't you see it? I don't know why you can't see it. It's so lame. Hold on. I got you, boo. I got you. Got you. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? No? That's amazing. It doesn't show the video. That is so trippy. Look at that. What have I got to do? Match prior multi-adapter compatibility. Capture method. Try this. Oh, look at that. I clicked a button and it worked, guys. I'm good at stuff. I clicked a button and it worked. No, it's totally trippy. It's actually really cool footage. So check this out, guys. Look at this. Fucking Z tank, but look. This is actually important. Look at this. Oh, it's no longer getting towed. It's not really keeping up though, is it? Not really keeping up. All right, let me just get this down here. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, it's not really keeping up that well, is it? Okay, we'll stay peeled on that one. Another link from your boy Davey, unconfirmed. Oh my god, dude, this is nuts. What in the flippin' what the flippin' heck is happening here? Oh shucks and G's. Oh god. Ooh. Okay. It really is hard to tell what the hell any of this is, right? Could be totally, maybe. Oh, it's on a map. He's got a map. I don't know. I don't know. War monitor. I should probably keep this guy up. I'm afraid to show some of these though. Yeah, so this is what was interesting. I was noticing this as well. Does Wagner, I guess, does Wagner have the old, Allah Akbar style, weapons? We're just going through the fog of war. Exactly. Supposed crash site of the helicopter shot down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shot down a helicopter. No shit. So what's the play? Why hold up then? Why a distraction maybe? What if they blow up the building with all these soldiers around it? What if they, literally linked you a picture of Allah Akbar weapon 10 minutes ago? I'm just saying. Residents of Rostov filming Russian troop movements in the city. What is this, a TikTok filter or like an Instagram filter? What is that? This? They putzing around. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Shit, he's right. When he's right, he's right. He's right. Yep. This is like professionally installed, though. Not like you'd see in the Middle East. I mean, those guys were just welding anything to anything. It was totally wild seeing some of the war footage from their perspective. They're in these jitneys. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, and then, they're like putzing along, and then that's all you see. And they got hit by a missile, completely obliterated. Holy smokes. Okay, I think Instagram, Telegram thing, you can record quick videos in the circle format. Why? Remove this junk. This is junk. What is this? What is this? The fucking Good Times on, like the 90s? This is like some sitcom from the 60s. What the fuck? This looks like, this is terrible. This is horrific. Why would we do this? One of the linchpins for, supplying troops. I just realized the building that was being stormed earlier was the Ministry of Defense. That's what I thought, because I was hearing reports. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I don't know, man. Wake up, grab a brush, put a little makeup. Maybe invading Ukraine has blowback. Not like this. The United States, someone in Russia has to be saying it's not fair when the United States meddles in other people in other countries' affairs. They don't have to deal with, could you imagine Blackwater, like invades Florida, right? Takes over Ron DeSantis's house. right? Unbelievable, right? It's like totally unbelievable. And how quickly the U.S. military would completely, obliterate them. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. He's going to be a meme? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, he's kind of a good reaction meme, isn't he? So here we have it. Okay, it's still... So the motor blew out. This unkept... Star Rock 44, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We all need to remember, though, as funny as the situation is, we should all want Prigozhin to ultimately lose this coup and die. Davey, that is a good point, because let's be real, Prigozhin was, I hesitate to say successful in Bakhmut, but he was willing to, do incredibly disgusting things in the name of victory to take Bakhmut. So if he's willing to do that to take Bakhmut, just as like a feather in his cap, just to basically say, we did it, even though it was like only a technical victory. What would he do? What would he do with the full control of the Russian government? Really shitty version of Zhukov, literally only there because he's competent and can get something done. I mean, that is technically true, right? I'm not one of those like NAFO type of people that's going to sit here and deny certain reality. And and Zhukov, he has a pretty checkered past too. It's not like, it's not like he was just slam dunk after slam dunk. I've looked into him a little bit, and and you really, it's funny, right? The comparison is actually really accurate, though, because push come to shove, it was Zhukov, the one that was willing to sacrifice as many men as possible. It just does not matter. Throw as many men unarmed, unprepared, pull them off the street, kidnap them, throw them to the front lines, stick a gun to their back. He was the one that, had the, the tolerance for such barbarity. But at the same, when you're up against fascism, though, when you're up against Nazi Germany, that's one thing. When you're defending Daddy Putin's ego, it's a completely, different calculation. You know what I mean? It's incredibly sad what we're seeing here. All these brave Russian soldiers. I mean, they're up against nightmarish opposition coming from Ukraine, and they're not throwing their weapons down. They're not surrendering. And until that grenade drops right in their lap, they're fighting, right? And all these, and what are they fighting for? Some bloated, ego, some bloated ego, just a single man, right, who has no good goddamn reason to do any of this. It's about, look, look, I'm worried about Xi Jinping doing this as well, but he's like, I'm not going to live forever. I'm going to accept that. What can I achieve, right, with my power? I'm at the peak of my power. What can I achieve with this? Let's see how far I can push it, right, before I hit the grave. And I'm kind of worried that we're going to see the same thing from Xi Jinping, because, they're sitting at the top of power. They have everything. They're in charge. The unquestionable, right? The people around them can't even dare to question them, or you're gulagged or worse. And no one's gonna fight you on that, right? Ultimate power. What do you do with that? Where do you go next, right? I'm in Rostov and Don right now. If you have some questions, what is going on? Is this for real? What's your opinion? What is going on? We have a Discord as well. Send some proof. Show, give me a picture. Give me a picture out your window and show us some proof here. Coup d'etat, it might be happening.
Say is a call for armed rebellion.
Might be happening. Spread it forward.
Patience with
Ugh.
Prigozhin appears to have finally run out.
Mr.
The Wagner
Meatman.
chief,
It's a hard
whose
game.
mercenaries have played a key role in the Ukraine war, has long been at odds with Russia's military command, accusing them repeatedly of mishandling the conflict. But recent weeks have seen tensions escalate after the Kremlin ordered all Russian mercenaries to sign contracts with the defense ministry in a move seen as a crackdown on Wagner.
Yeah. And they refused to do
before
it.
the alleged strike on the Wagner camp, Prigozhin stepped up his war of words, accusing the defense ministry of...
You know what they say about people that are bored? Only boring people get bored. So, buck up. Buck up, Mr. Boring.
tricking the country into an unprovoked invasion back in February last year.
On February 24th, nothing extraordinary happened. But the Ministry of Defense was trying to deceive the public, to deceive the president, and say that there was insane aggression on the part of Ukraine and that they were going to attack us together with NATO. The war was not needed in order to return Russian citizens to our bosom, and not needed in order to demilitarize and denazify Ukraine.
It is a bold, even dangerous criticism of Russia's war that may be plunging the country into turmoil.
U.S. and NATO spies infiltrated. That NATO. Holy shit, that NATO up to no good, that NATO, that CIA. They're so good at this. They're so good at coups. Nothing but dubs.
Well, tonight, Erin, Moscow, the Russian capital, has been placed on alert, while Yevgeny Prigozhin, in his latest address on social media, has said that his forces are entering the southern Russian region of Rostov, in the south of the country, just across from the border of Ukraine. And he says it is his intention to go on, in his words, until the end. Erin.
No, take a look, Ketchup Lord.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Let's go straight to the White House now, because these developments are now front and center there as well. Jeremy Diamond is out front there. And Jeremy, how concerned is the White House about what is literally unfolding as we speak in Russia? I mean, Matthew talking about Prigozhin saying that he's going into Rostov-on-Don, a Russian city. We don't know in what capacity. All
right, hold on, Mr. Diamond. I mean, come on, man. What is this, Marvel Central Casting? What the fuck is this? He's got a cape under there. Shut the fuck up. He shoots diamonds out of his beard. That's his fucking superpower. What the fuck? Yo, so this is nuts. Thank you, Ketchup Lord.
Колонна вагнеровцев в центре Ростова. Я только что с бойцами поговорила, они подтвердили.
All right.
Сказали, что в гости
Looks pretty real to me.
Я спросила от Вагнера, и он вот так сделал.
Okay. She couldn't be more bored of this.
Вот колонна вагнеровцев.
Civil War? I don't know. Spencer, I don't know. They beelined it to the Ministry of Defense building and are apparently holding it down. I'm not quite sure. She's scared, you think so?
В центре Ростова. Я только что с бойцами поговорила, они подтвердили.
Oh, she's what? Okay, Mr. Russian. How about you tell us what she's saying then? Give us some help here for once, instead of invading a democratic country for no good goddamn reason.
Вот колонна вагнеровцев.
It's Kyiv.
В центре Ростова.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking ban you, dude. All right, sorry. I'm gonna let you hear her uninterrupted. What are you talking about? It's Kyiv. Wagner's invading Kyiv. That'd be something else. She's saying that here is vehicle Wagner instead of Rostov. Okay, I'm gonna play the rest of it. Thank you, Just D and Doc.
Вот колонна вагнеровцев в центре Ростова. Я только что с бойцами поговорила, они подтвердили. Сказали, что в гости приехали. Я спросила от Вагнера, и он вот так сделал.
You know, I think you're right. She does seem a little perturbed. She seems a little like troubled. Not scared, but like unsettled. New video. Thank you, Davey. Davey's great. Davey's producer of the News Underground. We got a lot of new viewers in the News Underground all of a sudden. I wonder why. But thank you for coming to the News Underground. I am Abandoned Nihilism, by the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help a brother out. This is the #1 source of news on Twitch, if you were wondering what the hell I do here. Sorry for bad English. Yeah, well, I'm sorry your country invaded Ukraine. I asked them, are you from Wagner? And they showed the sign. Hey, thank you. Determus. Hell yeah, Determus. Thank you so much. Hey, I don't king shame. I don't king shame one bit, Determus. Not one bit. You do you, Determus. They got these stupid fucking Razor scooter things. These things are everywhere. You know what? No cap based Fortnite. They're fun. These are actually really fun. You rent one. Drop your ego. Have fun with these. Are actually a lot of fun. Hey, dude, no reason to hate. I left the country 9 months ago. All right. I won't hate. Hey, as long as you don't start pulling that, Russia had no choice but to invade Ukraine bullshit, we're all good, bro. We're all good. Kyiv Film Studio. Holy shit. What is the gaslighting? What is the gaslighting happening right now? What is Mr. Meatman gaslighting about? He's completely bonkers. Mr. Meatman over here just gaslighting away, dude. Like Puff the Magic Dragon. Just total fucking bullshit coming right out of the fucking tap, man. Whoa. Oh, the goddamn creatures are out. Okay, warplanes are flying over Rostov. This is from War Monitor, by the way, on Twitter. Really great Twitter account. Definitely check it out. How far is Rostov? It's apparently in the southern Russia. It's nowhere near Moscow. That sounds really nice. Person has a really nice, front yard area. Check out the Discord. We keep it real in the Discord. Hey, if you put links in the politics section, you might see it in the main stream. We stream every Saturday. Big stream every Saturday. Then throughout the week, I do, little streams after work. So, check it out. If you like real news, if you like, real motherfuckers talking real news, it isn't that gaslighting right-wing fucking bullshit. That's what we do here. We keep it so real it hurts. Keep it so goddamn real it hurts. Over 350 kilometers north of Rostov, Voronezh Oblast, it appears that a separate group of Wagner forces. I was wondering. I was like, is this capture of the MOD? They haven't killed anybody, but they're just holding it down. Is this a distraction? I was wondering. I just don't. Sleeping because 25K army of inmates, a shit ton of war experience, can take the Kremlin in 2 days. No, I mean, I don't know, man. They're nowhere close to the Kremlin, right? I don't think Putin's not sweating. So it appears like a separate group of Wagner forces are pushing north on the M4 highway, engaging Russian forces outside of Pavlovsk at the moment. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
Happening.
All right, let's get our update from Captain Diamond here. If you don't listen to him carefully, he will kill your family in a diamond-themed execution, right? Drowning in diamonds, cut their head with diamonds, stuff diamonds in their eyeballs. You get the idea. It's a diamond thing, right? He's actually a very expensive supervillain.
But this is changing minute by minute.
Yeah, there's no question about it. This is a fast-moving situation with massive geopolitical implications. And so obviously the White House very, very closely monitoring this situation. I'm also told that officials are being very cautious about any kind of statements that they put out because of the fast-moving nature of what is happening. But I can tell you, Aaron, that President Biden has indeed been briefed on this unfolding situation in Russia. And I have a statement from the National Security Council spokesman Adam Hodge, who says, quote, "We are monitoring the situation and will be consulting with allies and partners on these developments." Now, as I
Kyiv has no intention of invading Russia. This is a happy accident. Kyiv is right. Kyiv is loving this, of course, but they have no intention of crossing Russia's border. Let's keep it real.
This is a situation with so many implications here. Obviously, in the war in Ukraine, we know the key role that the Wagner Group has played in helping Russia with its military invasion of that country. But beyond even the war in Ukraine, Russia is a nuclear power, and so whatever happens, any kind of power struggle is obviously going to have massive geopolitical implications.
Is this what we're doing?
The U.S. has long monitored tensions between the Wagner Group and the Russian Ministry of Defense. We have heard that directly from the podium here at the White House.
She came down really hard on Occupy Wall Street, and I've never gotten over it.
Here at the White House, and I suppose in capitals around the world monitoring this situation.
Absolutely, Jeremy. Thank you very
so much. You provided literally nothing.
Retired Army Major General Spider Marks
Thank you
joins
so
me
much,
as we
Mr.
have spoken,
Diamond.
Throughout this war so many times.
All right, so here's a retired general. So let's hear what this, fucking military spook has to say about the whole situation.
So, General Marks, the latest, Prigozhin says he's entering Rostov-on-Don, a Russian city, and we don't know whether that's invading or staying or what it is.
Thank you for the
follow-up. It comes as you have armored vehicles on the streets of Moscow. They're breaking into state TV, saying don't believe anything Prigozhin says. He says the Russians attacked and killed a lot of his fighters. The next steps are ours. It sounds like a declaration of some sort of a war. It's unclear. What do you even make of all this?
I'm not age shaming. I'm just Unsatiable's really a 20-year-old man.
This element of extreme chaos and uncertainty. It's been described that these events are rolling very, very quickly. But what it tells you, I think, at the strategic level is that you end up with circumstances like this when you have strong men, when you have these autocrats, and everybody pledges their loyalty to the individual. This is not a constitutional crisis. What this is a two strong men, Putin and Prigozhin, that have allowed this strategic lunacy to take place. So looking at this from the outside in, what are all the other global powers thinking has just been discussed in terms of how they think this is going to play out and what the longer term implications are. Look, if
they're providing nothing. Aaron Burnett, you should have hit me up. I could have literally provided you with more substance. Okay, well that's what the military spook has to say. Wagner leader says his forces entered Russian city.
We start with some pretty serious breaking news.
Serious business from Fox News. We had to tuck everyone's legs under the desk for this one.
Moscow on alert after a paramilitary leader sets his sights on the Kremlin. Military vehicles can be seen tonight cruising through Rostov. The Wagner Group's leader posting a series of videos accusing Russia's defense minister of ordering a rocket strike on his field camps in Ukraine. Yeah. He said but
I gotta say, the video that they've showed so far is not very convincing. There's like one dead guy. There's some busted up trees, couple fires. Prigozhin's over here saying, you got thousands dead. He hasn't been very specific. So something seems a little sus about this strike video.
Troops, which is about 25,000 troops behind him, would retaliate against the country of Russia.
It's all, I swear to God, does Russia have like an annual Uncle Fester lookalike contest that everyone takes deadly serious? What the fuck is going on over there? Everyone looks like they put light bulbs in their mouth as a hobby. I swear to God.
Russia in an armed rebellion.
Russia's state-run Channel 1 interrupted programming with an emergency news bulletin. Senior Russian military commanders say there is a risk of civil war. They're asking the mercenaries to stand down and seek a peaceful resolution.
So right now, we have not heard officially from Vladimir Putin. We haven't seen him, although his advisors say he's been briefed. The White House says...
Has Vladimir Putin said anything about Prigozhin in the last, months? 3-4 months? When was the last time Putin made a statement about Prigozhin, specifically? About Wagner, about Prigozhin? He has been mute about this guy this entire time.
It is closely monitoring this situation.
I said in the Discord, Unsatiable, use your ears, buddy. The absolute shit posting on the chan is insane. Yeah, I don't go there. I don't go there. Those places give me nightmares. Actual den hive of villainy and scum. So translation, do we still have our Russian friend here in the chat? Could we get a translation from our Russian friend who no longer lives in Russia? If you're still here, let us know. We got more video from that position. Looks like more people are gathering. More Zoomers. Okay. This tells me like not a single shot has been fired, right? That all these civvies are hanging out. What is the play? It's got to be a distraction, right? It's got to be a big distraction. You know, beeline it to the MOD, hold it down, right? But wouldn't a successful distraction require shooting? Maybe you don't shoot until they start shooting, right? Because you want to hold them for as long as possible. You want them to be in that position. Siberia, that's what it says. What? What is? What?
Вон вам пулеметчики, здравствуйте.
Oh, that's loud, sorry. A lot of cuties today. We got a lot of cuties, a lot of news cuties and random cuties. Just a full day of cuties. Look at him, man. I love the Russian style. I really do. You know, Russian, and I assume Ukrainians have a similar style as well. But they all got cool like necklaces and sunglasses and just like the 90s over there. It's really cool. Suka Blatt basically in Rush B. Oh my God. How much Counter-Strike is like absorbed into the Russian military? Looking for Shoigu, who's probably negotiating to find where Shoigu went. You think? You think? No way Shoigu is gettable. We're talking about Shoigu's like the motherfucking king of the military, whatever, the minister of the military. My dick hurt. They'll rush B. Really? He was in Rostov earlier today. So that's what they're beelining it for. So they're not 100% certain where he actually is. Thank you for the follow, Felipe. Felipe Jackass? Felipe Jacuz? Okay. I mean, so these guys in here are mega fucked. And they would be really smart to not fire a bullet. If you were my boss, I'd be fired. Probably. Yeah, no, I'm not going to disagree with that. Yeah, I don't know. You could impress me a little bit more, Unsatiable. It's true. You could probably impress me a little bit more. You know, is what I'm saying. You should try listening to my advice. You should give that a shot. Maybe we just got more guys. We got more guys. It's okay. You're a work in progress. You know you need you're getting the sex offender shuffle. You get the sex offender shuffle, Unsatiable. Do a little dance to the sex offender shuffle.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, you Unsatiable. Yeah, right. Wagner declares war on Russia.
Wow, is Russia on the verge?
Wow, Fortnite, do a goddamn backflip and fucking build a building. Wow, goo, I'll play a fucking ballet. What?
Of collapsing? The Wagner Group's declared war on the Russian Minister of Defense.
I'm gonna meme on it. I'm gonna ooh-woo all over this war.
After the Russian military struck the group with a missile. And the Wagner Group saying this is not a coup, but rather a march of justice.
Oh, this is unwatchable. And props to you if you get the reference that he's making with this video playing right here.
It's the ooh-woo war.
Zoomers, fucking Zoomers. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves a live stream. Security Titans in Moscow. Okay, yeah. All right, we'll keep a live stream of Moscow. They're nowhere close to Moscow. Not even. I mean, they're not even Not even remotely close. 602 people are watching this. Okay, we'll keep that on. We'll check back, see if it's a smoldering ruin in a few minutes. I'm just trying to find like anything recent on YouTube, but we might have to. Oh, here we go. From here we have the Indian News Network doing a live stream. What do we got here? World at war inside the war zone.
We welcome President Zelensky's openness that there should be further engagements, and as African leaders, we stand ready and willing to have further engagements.
They'll turn the cameras off.
Will there be a negotiated settlement? And what exactly will be the shape of this negotiated settlement is hard to predict. But what is certain, though, is that so long as
one thing I learned recently is how much money Wagner makes creating they created their own mining company, and the PMCs, you know, defend the mining company from the, I don't know, the roving gangs of thieves that are in Africa. I don't even know what's happening over there, but apparently Wagner is mining and like getting billions of dollars of precious metals mined out of Africa. I had no idea. It's all Uncle Fester, dude. I swear to God, dude. Okay, not safe for work. Oh yeah, because of that one body. I'm super suspicious of that video. Here we go. Let's check out. We'll see what the Sun is saying. The Sun's a reputable news source, right? No? Oh, no. Yeah, no, the Sun's pretty garbo. Yeah, that's interesting, Chem Goblin. It kind of is. Ukraine is kind of just a favor, right, that Prigozhin was doing for Putin. And like, he's so funny too, because like I've done this, like I've been a contractor, and you know, you do exactly what's on the contract and then you get the hell out of there. That's exactly what he did with Bakhmut. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so we haven't heard this before. He wants to take Shoigu prisoner. No, well, is this Putin or not? Is this Putin doing this? Fight the professionals. Jim Moneymaker, here he is. Thank you for the follow. Might be watching a coup in real time. I mean, he's trying to go for Shoigu. And basically what has happened so far is that a portion of Wagner has taken the Ministry of Defense building in Rostov that apparently Shoigu was in, just this morning. So they've secured that building, and they're surrounded by Russian military right now. And we've only seen a rumor in one video that it's, you know, we can't confirm anything. The rumor is that they're going further north, and scuttlebutt, more rumor, is that Prigozhin might be trying to capture Shoigu, who is, I believe, the Minister of Defense, basically, you know, the king of the army. The poobah, the czar, the big boy. These guys really don't seem that worried, though. Look at this big boy. Oh, you guys real military? Whoa. May need to clarify when you say this morning, you mean yesterday morning, since it's actually already morning in Rostov. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Davey. Yes. The timeline, I'm still unsure. Wow, those are some skinny ass jeans. Homie, did you see those skinny jeans? His poor testicles are screaming. I can hear him from here. Oh my God. Those poor things. Those poor little guys. What are we talking about? Davey's correct with the timeline. It's all quiet right now. They haven't fired a shot. They just, I guess they stormed the building. They rushed in there and they're just holding it down. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Wagner boss accused of mutiny for vowing revenge on Putin. Sky News Australia. Let's see what Australians are saying. Cruel HF. Boy, we got a lot of new guys in here today.
Group is being investigated for inciting mutiny.
That's what I do for making a clickbait title. I get a lot of new people.
This is after he vowed for revenge on Vladimir Putin, claiming Moscow launched a deadly missile strike on his troops. He alleges 2,000 of his fighters have been killed in combat. The Kremlin is demanding the mercenary leader halt illegal actions and says necessary measures are being taken against his claims.
A lot of flowers. I wonder what they do with those flowers. Do they just bury the person with all those flowers they put on the casket there? A lot of flowers. What are you going to do with all those? You know?
Claims.
What are you doing with all those? I don't know. I literally just watched a Vlad Vexler video going over this, but it's far too boring. I'd get like everyone would leave if we'd watch it. Let's see what else is the mainstream saying here. The enforcer covering this. Let's see what he's up to.
Assault on the headquarters of the Russian.
He's literally doing what I'm doing, but he's just way more popular than me. He has way more viewers.
When you see Wagner posting up.
So let's see how a professional covers this. Let's see how someone who's actually good at this covers this news. He didn't comment on the guy who was pretty.
By as the command headquarters is under siege.
Your mouse is on the video. Everyone hates that. Come on, enforcer. Relatively interesting news in the Discord.
Right there,
okay,
but moving on into our next one that we also found.
Possible infighting in Rostov. Okay, sorry, I don't look at the Discord too often.
You can refresh the page. I've added like one or two more to it.
All right, and so let's refresh that page and let's see what we got now.
People are giving him news. That's so lame, except I'm doing the exact same thing. What do we got here? So in the Discord, nice person posted Rostov at 3 a.m. Let's see here. It's the sound of gunshots. I'm just checking for a beheading here real quick. Okay, that's good. We'll show both of these. Propaganda Inc. Cool name. Okay, yeah, we can show that. 1 second here. I guess I'll just show my Discord, which I never do. So risky. I'm taking a lot of risks today, folks. But the news is too juicy. We have to talk about this.
Ростов, 3 часа ночи.
Get censored button ready. Yeah. No, I'll turn off the source before I go back.
Пиздец.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? Invading a country that just wants its own democracy and to have nothing to do with you. Like Putin over here like a mean girl getting back at her boyfriend. You don't want to leave me. I guess those are military helicopters. There's no way Shoigu is anywhere close to this. No way. He was on a helicopter and like, you know, all the way away from this. You know what I mean? Like there's no flipjacking way. There's no way. They're not getting Shoigu. Whoa, dude. I don't know if this is earlier today or happening right now. It's kind of hard to tell because I think right now is the MOD stuff is happening and it's the middle of the day. So this might have been this morning. Well, goddamn. Okay. Google News aggregator platform has become unavailable for many users in Russia. The incident comes heightened tensions between Wagner and paramilitary group. So Google is down in Russia right now. That's from like 3 hours ago. That's what I thought. Chem Goblin over here with his Mastodon links. I love these. So funny, you know. Like I really do want Mastodon to become a thing, you know, or Blue Sky or anything else. It's just, you know, people are lazy. Yeah, so Russia has blocked Google News. That's kind of huge. They haven't done that before. All right, let's go back to the Enforcer.
And this is from OSINT Defender. It claims footage of a technical with a machine gun on the back shooting at something near the M4 highway in the Voronezh region.
Yeah, we already showed this, buddy. I'm way ahead of the game here. Shows you. Let's see what else is he showing anything new? I'm just gonna steal his content. He's stealing my content. This is all my content. It's literally none of our content. It's, you know, we're lucky to see anything. Do you know how rare it was to get footage like this back in the day of the situation going down, right? We haven't seen this clip yet. All right, here we go. New clip. Check this one out. Stealing. I'm a little clip goblin. Little clip goblin. Steal, take it from you, Enforcer. Yeah. Yeah, give me all your clips.
On the Wagner. Here's one clip.
I'll put it in my clip bag.
It occurred on the outskirts of Rostov-on-Don, and as we understand it, this firefight is still occurring.
That's why I do download a lot of YouTube videos. I do. I mean, you're never certain when YouTube's gonna remove it, right? I am a goblin. It's not racist to goblins. I was representing goblins quite well. They would be quite proud of my goblin greed. They would be quite proud of me. There's nothing racist about goblins being greedy. What we're all about.
That's the end of that clip. But this is the first time ever in the course of 100 years that the Russian government and the Russian army has faced down a revolting part of their armed forces.
First time in 100 years? Is that true?
They say that the Wagner is not an actual.
Okay. Let me know if that's true.
From what we understand, this may be a citizen of Rostov-on-Don. He's looking up into the sky, and the helicopter firing a missile in the direction of the Wagner convoy.
Okay. Well, how do you know that, Enforcer? How do you know that's the direction of the Wagners? It's some guy's backyard in the middle of the night.
Not long after this, coincidentally, Prigozhin made a statement that a
happened
Russian
about 100 years
helicopter
ago,
had been
yeah.
shot down. We're not exactly sure if it was that helicopter, but one was shot down nonetheless. Here's the report from Prigozhin.
Yeah,
this
that is
was also
true.
Published by Anton Gerashenko while we see
What
the
is
Zelensky
this?
view down here where he's popping a cold one. And it says, Prigozhin,
That's funny.
A military helicopter just opened fire on Wagner's...
It's so funny that Zelensky was just a regular ass celebrity. He's doing the voice work for the Paddington Bear movie. You know, he's just he's whipping his dick out and playing the piano with it on live TV. It's so funny that he was in like commercials and stuff. But apparently, I don't know, and maybe Chem Goblin can confirm this, but celebrities entering politics is not, Zelensky is not the first time that's happened.
Convoy and was shot down by the Wagner PMC, according to, of course, Yevgeny Prigozhin. That may have been the same helicopter we saw firing on them on film. Moving on from that, the town of Rostov-on-Don and the fate of the garrison of police, FSB, and the small military...
Wow, so he just kind of pulls from all these different sources. No, I make fun of Enforcer. He's pretty war happy. He's like very like, you know, but I kid. He's doing all right. Mayor of Kyiv is a boxer. Yeah, wasn't he that guy that in 2014 he was kind of pro-Russian, but then after the invasion he kind of changed his tune. Thank you, Davey, for this link. Got some new footage here, looks like. Yeah, because I remember I watched a documentary about the invasion of Crimea in 2014, and he was kind of pro-Russian. Yeah, I tried to stop Euromaidan. Or Euromedi. Yeah, Maiden? Did I say that? But yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but I do know what time is this going. So this is what's happening right now. It looks like it's like, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Read the caption. Okay. Per reports, a Wagner assault team approached the entrance of the Russian Southern Military District headquarters in Rostov. So this is the Russian Southern Military District headquarters. Interesting. Which is where Shoigu would, logically Shoigu might be there, or people who know where Shoigu is at. Oh, hey, if you wanted to know where Shoigu actually is going, what building would you go to? Right? Kidnap a couple 18-year-old Russian, soldiers. Right? Where is he going? Where is he going? Tell the rest of your Wagners. Man, Prigozhin, he's a spooky motherfucker, dude. He's a scary-ass Uncle Fester. So Russia straight up blocked Google News. So that's the latest news right now, is that Russia has blocked Google News. Very interesting stuff. Let's see what Enforcer is doing right now. I'm going to steal his content. Everyone steals from everybody else. I'm cool. Like and subscribe. I'm a professional. All right, so what the hell is this?
Since that has happened. And so we do not know how successful the Ukrainian forces have been. We have seen how...
Oh, so he's now covering some of the latest, what's happening on the front line. There is a war being fought right now.
IDAR unit advancing...
Russia trying to arrest Prigozhin right now, yeah?
On Russian forces earlier in the day and the morning.
Oh boy, what are they going to do? What is Putin going to do to this guy?
About 18 hours ago. We have to mute that for copyright reasons. Many people are new here, and we always mute our music for copyright concerns, because copyright's a pretty serious deal.
No, and to the war bloggers that are putting music to these fucking clips, stop. It makes it difficult to share them when you put Highway to Hell or some other, anything really is copywritten. Even if you get music from the YouTube music library, you can never be sure. So just stop. And also stop with the fucking watermarks. Holy shit, immediately. You put that shit in the center of the screen, dude, you are putrid.
Well, you see Ukrainian T-72 right here backing up in the fog. This is in the northern flank of Bakhmut towards the direction of Soledar. And we can see the Russian positions here in this tree line, and we can see the Ukrainian T-72 shelling the tree line.
What tree line? Jesus. And there's nothing but twigs left.
You see the tank continuing to shell the tree line with the YPR-765
there's like nothing left
earlier, most likely advancing towards it.
There's nothing left. Good old school, old-fashioned tank battle.
Ukrainian M113s and YPR-765s now advancing towards the Russian defensive positions that are still being shelled by the T-72s.
So these probably have troops inside them.
The M113s appear to be setting up in a formation, fanning out, so that way they advance in
That's
the
right.
lines.
So this is how you do it properly, so you don't get, if one gets hurt, you don't hurt the others.
Instead of a column.
And I've seen this quite a bit, where they have two go in one direction and then one
I got to say, it almost looks like a movie set with the
way the hell off.
It almost does. It kind of looks like the morning scene in the movie Fury. I mean, it's a really well shot video here with the drone.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah.
And also, folks, real quick, also a quick note. I do see there are quite a few bots in the chat tonight. I'm trying to get them as fast as possible, but sadly the chat
he's got a lot of trolls.
170 a minute. So if you see them, give me a second, and I'll probably be able to get them in just a minute.
And so please have patience. We are trying to get the bots. We always keep the chat
It's
civil.
so sad. Even I'm a nobody streamer, right? I'm like fucking, in obscure land over here in politics world. And I still have the Russian bots hitting me up. And it's hilarious. It's like, really? You're wasting your time with me, dog. I got one viewer, no offense to my viewers, right? But, come on. What are you doing?
But of course, tonight it's incredibly difficult considering that there are 20,000 people watching right now. We can see
good
the
for
M113s
you.
now advancing onto the Russian positions at full speed.
Good for you, Enforcer. You're unsubbed. I'm not jealous.
We can now see some.
You're jealous. You're jealous of me because I'm a popular streamer.
Moving on from that clip, where we can see that the
You're jealous of me.
Some successful advances today. We're now going to be moving on down into the area.
We're all in a collective viewer mind. He's just mining other people's content. This guy's just stealing content. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's news. This is how we inform people, right? The idea should be to inform people. What's he talking about here? Ukrainian artillerymen of the 43rd Brigade fire at Russian positions. Yeah, we don't need to see that. What do we got here?
Road.
Holy shit.
We can now see the Humvees backing up into the trees.
Yeah.
Мы пробили колесо, блядь, не?
We now see the Humvees moving out of the area, continuing to fire with their 50 caliber machine guns and also scars. And we can also see the Humvees still hitting anti-personnel mines.
Is that what those are? Wow, wow, dude, spooky, dude. Look at that.
Now see the Humvees moving out of the area, continuing to fire with their 50 caliber machine guns and also scars. Ooh. And we can also see the Humvees still.
So are those the ones that are dropped out of artillery shells, like the little cluster bombs right there? They kind of seed the whole area with them. Nasty.
Anti-personnel mines.
This looks like a great game.
Any issue whatsoever.
If you know, an accurate video game version of war would be so boring. You're just like shooting into bushes, and you know, it's like it'd be like 8 hours of work and prep and like 15 seconds of action.
And we're seeing it being hit by the artillery at this moment.
Yeah, so he's just going through footage, waiting for any new things to happen here with Wagner. I'm doing a special Wagner themed stream though.
And
I don't really
now see the Mr. B going up and.
Yeah, I don't know if any. I mean, something is happening. You know, if you got to leave, you got to leave. I can't force news to happen. But I'm gonna stick around at least for another half hour because I gotta. My wife has to go to bed and I have to watch the kid. So I'll stick around for at least another half hour to see if I can get any latest news, and then I'll let you go. Wagner or Wagner, like the composer. It is based off the composer. They got a whole composer theme. You know, they got like the ranks are different. It's so stupid. It's like, what if a 13-year-old boy ran a PMC? Mommy Molly over here with a link. I'm just going to go ahead and show that to everybody without checking it real quick. We'll just put that over here right in my stream and make sure everybody can see that. 1 second. Let me check this. Russian Ministry of Defense attacked the Wagner camp. So this is the video showing the attack. Okay, yeah. So we've already shown the censored version of this video. Thank you for this link. What else we got here? Video from the Wagner field camp before the strike of the Russian Ministry of Defense. Well, they didn't. If they were going for the Ministry of Defense, then did they get the wrong building? Because according to some reports, trustworthy reports, Davey reports that the building that they have taken over is the army building. It's the military building. Which side? I support Ukraine. What other side is there to support? What would I support? Russia? Why? Because what? I feel bad for Putin. Oh, give Putin a chance. Oh, I feel so bad. He just wants to rule the world, guys. Repeating what was tweeted. It may be wrong. Nuh-uh. You said that was set in stone. I remember what you said. You said this is a guarantee set in stone, 100% lock of the week. This army is called the orchestra, and the individual soldiers are called musicians. Yeah, thank you, Davey. Yeah, it's some cringy shit like that. Let's see here what we got from Indian news.
North Korea, while the United States.
No, they're not really talking about it right now. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Mixra Rock. Greetings from Ukraine. Thanks for position. Yeah, you got it. Thank you for the follow. Interesting that Wagner chief still isn't calling out Putin directly. He did. Well, actually, no. You're right. zealousy. That's a great point. He isn't saying Putin directly, is he? Let's get another search here on YouTube for Wagner, see if anything comes up. Anything new. Except for this Zoomer ass video. I need to make a Zoomer ass video. But you're right, he's not calling out Putin. And they play the violin when torturing people. Oh, Jesus. Incredibly stupid. Ooh, marimba. Now we're getting real news. Troops oust Russian military leadership after claiming the military launched strikes in Wagner camps Friday. Okay. Wall Street Journal. None of us can speak Russian. Why? What? Oh. Wait. This is a translation. Oh, okay. I thought this was. Sorry.
Провести операцию по уничтожению ЧВК «Вагнер». Он использовал артиллеристов и пилотов вертолетов в темную, чтобы нас уничтожить.
Exactly. See, knows quality news. When you get the xylophone going.
Руководство Минобороны, оно тщательно обманывает президента.
Yeah. So this is why I wanted to bring this up, because Vibe was it? What was his name there? Zealousy, cool name. Is correct. And look at the angle that he's coming at. Like it's like he's coming to save Putin, to save the Russian military from this, character that doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Получает те доклады, которые никак не соответствуют действительности. Формируются две повестки. Одна на земле, другая на столе у президента. И поэтому мы целыми днями слушаем про 60 уничтоженных леопардов, про 3000 уничтоженных солдат противника. Министерство обороны пытается обмануть общественность, пытается обмануть президента и рассказать историю о том, что со стороны Украины была безумная агрессия, и они собирались вместе со всем блоком НАТО на нас напасть. Поэтому спецоперация, так называемая 24 февраля, она была начата совершенно по другим причинам.
Spooky, mysterious. It's good news. That's Wall Street Journal money right there.
Какие бы ни были вот сейчас намерения ваши, благородными, может быть, как вам объяснили, это удар в спину стране и президенту. Только президент вправе назначать высший руководящий состав вооруженных сил, а вы пытаетесь покуситься на его власть. Это государственный переворот.
Okay, so that's the highest up the food chain that we've seen in terms of a direct verbal response to the actions of Wagner right here. This guy doing the Trump hands, doing the Trump fingers. Not really. He's kind of doing this weird steeple thing, but looks a little nervous. Got another link from your boy Davey. Thank you, Davey. What you'll find on the TASS English language page right now. Prigozhin charged with armed mutiny to face up to 20 years in prison. Ooh, girl. I need to save him from War Corp. There's just most legit time point. He's just started going. Is this just a desperate move from a guy who is like, feels like he's in a corner? This is Russian state news? Yeah. So, I mean, does that mean Putin this is a narrative that they think Putin would agree with? Oh, thank God. Moscow safe, guys. Woo! Moscow safe.
Countries even ramped up efforts to stop any kind of Russian intrusions. This includes limiting the space given to Russian institutes in these countries. Now, the Australian security experts fear the planned embassy may pose a spying risk, as the embassy will just be 400 meters away from the Australian Parliament.
Interesting point there, Zealousy. Yeah, not much out of Indian news there. No one's really talking about this right now. That's probably why Enforcer went on to other topics. So Wagner fighters standing outside the Southern Military District headquarters. So if they were, I mean, this is the right building. So it must have been misreported that it was the intelligence building, because this is the right building if you want to get Shoigu. Right? Military headquarters building. You Zoomers. You goddamn Zoomers. I swear to fucking God. You fucking Zoomers. Report, Wagner's assault team approached the entrance of the Russian military. Yeah, so I think we've already seen this video. Yeah. So it looks like they're going in. We might hear some gunshots soon coming out of this building. Or maybe not. Because I think their goal was to get the location of Shoigu. Their goal was to get the location of Shoigu and then give up. Try to hold it as long as possible and then give up. My eyes are dying. I need to sleep. Good night. Ah, lame. Russian Telegram channels are reporting that there was a VIP Russian plane heading from Moscow down to Rostov before it went off of flight radar. What? They did not shoot down like a military aircraft carrying important personnel. They did not do that. No flippin' way they did that. No. No. The news is coming in hot and heavy. I know a lot of people are like, they're bored with it. They want to see the best stuff, but the best stuff hasn't happened yet. Russian channel military informant claims that Wagner PMC soldiers have been observed in the city of Badiansk, 15 kilometers southwest of Rostov. Southwest. So now they're heading southwest. Governor of Lipetsk Oblast is calling on residents to avoid traveling due to the ongoing situation. Reported footage of military convoy moving towards Rostov this morning. NATO aircraft over Europe, which normally have flight activity in the Flight 24, have turned off their IFF off from public radar. Yeah, that's probably Russian. Russia seems to be doing like a blackout. You know about Ukrainian Twitter account Toronto Television? No, I did not know that. Check it out. I will check it out, but I got to do it in darkness. All right, we're going to keep this one up too because these guys have some good clips. Yeah, let me do this one here. We'll take a look. TV, Toronto Television. Ukraine's largest independent, socio-political, previously satirical media. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is totally legit. This is really cool. Oh my God. We've given computers too much power. We need to kill computers, okay? We need to murder computers. He looks like a banana. That's funny. Okay, well, this is just jokes and comedy. That's fine. I'll give him a follow, though. That does seem cool. All right, let's try to get something here. I better be careful searching Wagner on Twitter, dude. Wagner PMC has liberated Rostov-on-Don from Putin's regime. God. This reminds me of when those separatists in, fucked up Belgrade. And there was Twitter accounts that are like, this is the new Republic of Belgrade. Like, here's the new flag of the Belgrade People's Republic. I was like, oh my God. Okay, I don't think we've seen this footage. Yeah, Chem Goblin. So true. All these Zoomers standing around. Love it. More pictures of Wagner. Yeah, no, we've seen this footage. I want to see confirmation that they're heading southwest. That's what I want to see. I got 20 minutes left. Yeah, so we've seen these pictures. We've seen this. Yep, seen all this. Yeah, we've seen all this. You should try watching the stream, bro. Thanks so much for derailing the stream, bro. Good job, producer. Good job. You're fired. That's why I pay all my producers so much money, because I expect quality. My producers get fat paid. Big stacks. Big stacks. I'm literally scrolling constantly. Not good enough. Do you know I'm a celebrity? I'm a big fucking deal. Okay? Okay, we're reaching new levels of fucking absurdity right now. Okay, I was like, all right, well, look, if you guys aren't gonna do anything, I'm just gonna, get back to work here. Now that I know you're a BFD, I am a big fucking deal. I'm a huge deal. Huge deal. My doctor knows everything about me. They're apparently blocking travel through the Liptisk and Vonorezh. There's also been reports of fighting near Pavlovsk and Vonorezh Oblast per Russian telegram. Shit. This is so funny. I love regular people are really amazing. Really, they really are like the most fascinating people. Regular folks, right? This is so funny to me. We have a Russian student streaming. One place we can look to see if there's any good streams. I don't know if they do. But woke.com. No, is it? Hold on. Woke live streams. What is the website? Woke.net. They have really good live streams, but they usually cover like protests and stuff. A lot of cameras around there. Would be awesome to have some live. Yeah, if anyone's got any links, I'd love to see it. I don't know if Twitter, there would be any post about flight, but that's the one that disappeared while going towards southern Russia. I mean, that's huge. That's totally huge if they legitimately shot down like a passenger air jet. So it looks like they got, it's just U.S. streams. I'm not seeing anything out of Ukraine. It is, it's whatever your heart desires, Suparts. It's whatever your heart desires. A whole new world.
The AI has now been allowed complete autonomy in deciding when to pull the trigger.
That's a big old bad boy. Look at that. Jesus, what's coming out of that?
Last October, Israel had made headlines for
Okay. No one has the, come on, do something. I'm like poking it. I'm like that meme. Come on, Wagner, do something. I want to see Prigozhin locked up. I want to see him in that stupid fucking cage that they put people in. That's what I want to see. You don't think it was shot down, but it could be government officials moving to try and negotiate with Wagner to stop the issue? Yeah, okay. I see. They turned off their transponder or whatever the hell they call it. These Zoomers. All right, so things are kind of right now chill, but I guess maybe that's what they're waiting for. This is so funny. One more time. So maybe that's what they're waiting for. They're like, okay, the negotiators are coming down. They're going to speak to you. We got more circle videos from the Zoomer crew. It really does feel like watching a Golden Girls episode, or like Mary Tyler Moore.
Ебать!
Сука, блад!
Ебать! Да ну его нахуй!
Yeah.
Сейчас шмаляли, бля буду.
Yeah, maybe your leaders don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Sorry of electrician engineering who repair infrastructure have massive shells to electrician grid. Oh, that's cool. Kind of boring, but it's Moscow live stream. No, we have the Moscow live stream going. Just in case. Just in case Wagner gets there. So unnecessary. Thank you, Zealousy. I do know the mayor of Russia initiated anti-terrorism precautions. Yeah, we're being coup. This isn't a coup. This isn't a coup.
Они какое-то здание Ебать! Ебать!
I don't know what this is, but this isn't a coup.
Не дойдет, нахуй.
Yeah.
Ебать! Прямое включение.
It's a very popular phrase. Everybody be coup, just be coup. What's the Bill Hicks pun? He's talking about the JFK assassination, the pigeons. He's like, what? I could do a pun. What is that, Bugs Bunny format? No, it's the Golden Girls Zoomer format. Everything needs to be cute, so we got to do a fucking circle. Maybe we'll do a star wipe next. I don't know. It's these goddamn Zoomers. Tell you. Large traffic jams reported in Voronezh region as Russians are trying to flee the advancing Wagner troops following the military coup in Russia. That is the opinion of this person who is tweeting. No shit. What is the end game here? What is the end game? Yeah, bad. Yeah, bad. It's the new Allah Akbar. Everybody's saying it. Boy, isn't that a good feeling when you're on the road and you see this and you're on the other side? Isn't that a great feeling? I mean, isn't that great? Yeah. They're not getting there on time. Yeah, Sup Arts, I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you can get me any kind of live streams. When the invasion initially happened in Ukraine, we had some live streams of street cameras, like of the Ukrainian streets. Yeah, but. Yeah, but. It's really addictive. What does it mean? Is it a slur? It's not a racial slur, is it? This guy's been standing there for how long has he been standing there? No, I keep showing this video, but I wonder if he's like still there. He's like, something's gonna go down. I ain't leaving. Yeah, but it means fuck. Okay, perfect. We can say fuck on here. Jeff says it's okay to say fuck, but I just got to tell the kids. I forgot to enable that feature. I got to do that. I got to do the check the boxes. Expression of disbelief. Yeah, like saying like, holy shit. Yeah, but it's addictive. Wagner leader. I'm just a cook. Steven Seagal is the fucking worst, dude. Fuck Steven Seagal. Fuck you. I got to be careful scrolling Twitter here. Fuck Steven Seagal. This is a JVD stream 100%. It's all about JVD. Don't give me that Steven Seagal nonsense. Give me that Jean-Claude Van Damme majesty. Gloriousness of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Have you seen that man's ass? I mean, seriously. Have you like looked at it? Things really don't change in 30 years. So this is interesting. Is this Gorbachev? Is this when the Gorbachev issue when they said he was sick? Gorbachev is so sick. Yeah, thank you, Chem Goblin. They started repairing almost after cancellation of air raid alert. Most electricians lost their life to help. Oh, that's terrible. Look to them in my work. I'm an electrician too. I'm trying to be an electrician. I'm actually switching my career from IT to electrician. Yeah, I mean, there's some similarities here. I don't know. People are saying this is a coup. This is not a coup. This is not a fucking coup. Not yet. Not yet. All right, let's see if we got anything new on YouTube. I have 10 minutes. Here we go. From ABC News Australia.
Military and the Wagner mercenary group raising fears it could lead to a civil war in Russia. Wagner's founder, Yevgeny Prigozhin, claims his troops have crossed the border back into Russia from Ukraine. The Wagner Group describes itself as a private military company and has been fighting alongside the Russian army in Ukraine for more than a year. But tensions between these private mercenaries and the Russian military have been simmering, with the boss of the Wagner Group accusing Russia's defense minister of...
So what do I think? One, I don't think it's a coup. Two, if the rumor is true, I think what the scenario that makes the most sense right now is that he's going after Shoigu specifically, maybe some bargaining chip. I think that's what's going on. I think they beelined it to the army headquarters in Rostov. They got the location of Shoigu, and the rest, the unit that is charged with getting Shoigu is now blasting forward, trying to get to him. It seems highly unlikely, right? I mean, he can just hop in a helicopter and be out of there, right? So it seems highly unlikely that they're going to get him. But right now, that's what I'm thinking. But that doesn't seem like I just kind of talked myself out of it right there, right? It just doesn't seem realistic. A photo of a ton of police officers in Rostov in a circle of the highway, like attempting to figure out what to do with the situation. Yeah, I saw that picture. I just didn't blow it up on the screen there. But yeah, I did see all that. But yeah, they're probably like, what the hell do we do? You know, are we being invaded? Is this an actual coup? Do we help the military? What's happening?
Incompetence. Now that tension has risen considerably. The Kremlin has accused the Wagner boss of calling for an armed mutiny. It comes after Yevgeny Prigozhin claimed the Russian military launched a military strike.
Well, I mean, what do you do? You're the cops,
it's
right?
Understood the Wagner fighters
keep the peace, right? Keep the peace. People are going to, you know, crooks are probably going to want to take advantage of the situation.
Entered the southern Russian city of Rostov, according to this audio recording posted on Telegram.
These Zoomers scooting around.
Right now, we have crossed the state borders in all directions. The Border Patrol came out to greet us and to hug our fighters. We're entering Rostov now.
Yeah, so we've heard this already.
The Defense Ministry, better say, the conscripts who were thrown here to block our way, stepped aside. We are not fighting the kids. We are not killing children. Shoigu kills children, throwing unprepared soldiers into war.
He's not wrong.
He set 18-year-old kids against us.
You know, he's not wrong, but fucking Prigozhin's one to talk about sending, you know, young people to die. I mean, he literally, you know, created a meat grinder situation in an attempt to take a strategically unviable city that's already being surrounded and almost, you know, recaptured by Ukraine. You know, so he's one to fucking talk.
Citizens are being urged to stay indoors. Meanwhile, Russian security
it is going to take a little while.
Have opened a criminal investigation.
I mean, the situation is still ongoing. Wagner has not, you know, they're not captured. They're running amok.
To Mr. Prigozhin, calling for his arrest.
Amok,
in Moscow, riot police and the National Guard have been scrambling to tighten security at key facilities. And government agencies indicating just how seriously the Kremlin is taking the threat. Russia's military has urged Wagner troops to obey the will of the President Vladimir Putin and return to their bases.
Beep, beep. I'm on a scooter.
Whatever your intentions are at the moment, as valiant as somebody told you they may be, this is a stab in the back, both for the country and the president. Only he has the right to appoint the highest military commander, but you are trying to seize his power.
What you got a gun for, dude?
This is a military coup.
What are you doing?
This developing story, retired Army General, Major General Mick Ryan joins us now from Brisbane. Welcome to ABC News. Mick Ryan, it's been an extraordinary escalation. Let's though find out now more about the key players as far as we know. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of Wagner. He's making allegations about Russian military and defence commanders, namely General Gerasimov and Minister Shoigu. Can you tell us about the line of command and what's happened here?
Yeah, I know, Knight. This is nuts.
Well, good afternoon. Prigozhin's statements against Defence Minister Shoigu and Chief of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces, Gerasimov, have been escalating over the last few months. He has been increasingly bitter about what he sees as the treatment of Wagner troops. And in the last 48
zealousy
hours,
is so pathetic.
He's issued several videos as well as audio statements that they will be taking.
I know what it means, Chem Goblin. I know.
So with this escalation, we've had those claims as well from Prigozhin around what he's alleging are actual targeted attacks on the Wagner.
Did you invade Ukraine? Oh, it's awesome,
we understand what might be actually in play here and just how significant?
Yeah, stick around. I bet you if these young guys stick around long enough, you know, their ass going to get fucking recruited. Right? Yeah, you want to come along? It's really cool. You want to come along? Come on. Come to the front lines, Ukraine. Oh, no, that's okay.
Prigozhin around what...
Fucking dorks. oh, it's so cool, you're military.
He's alleging are actual targeted attacks on the Wagner mercenary group. Do we understand
Thank you, Kim Goblin.
what might be actually in play here and just how significant it is in terms of the concerns that we're now seeing what could be steps toward...
I'd be covering my face too if I was doing this op for Prigozhin. I'd be covering my face. Don't be sorry. I'm just fucking with you. America might suck sometimes, but things like this make me glad to be where I'm at. I mean, we do our military adventurism differently. You know, did we try to take Afghanistan? Did we try to take North Vietnam? Right? Did we try to take Iraq? We didn't even try to take the resources. You know, we're going in there for oil. We didn't even try to take the oil. Right? We defended the oil when we were there, but where are we now? China's snagging the resources out of Afghanistan now. So we suck differently. America sucks differently. All right. You know, this is beneath America. This is beneath Uncle Sam. What, just rolling in with tanks and planting the flag? What's that going to do? What, could you imagine, kidnap kids and force them into like an American public school? What, force them to watch SpongeBob and Peppa the Pig and like fucking force them to, salute the flag? It should be insane. It'd be completely insane. Right? But I mean, that's what Russia's doing to Ukraine, right? Kidnapping kids by the thousands for, foisting on a Russian citizen, foisting on a Russian passport and, forcing them to go to Russian school and forcing their adoption by Russian parents.
Towards civil war.
Well, there's a difference. Info chat or commentary chat. I don't know. There's a difference. What? I don't know. Chat. Just say something.
I think at the moment the vast
majority so we don't invade our immediate neighbors.
Is actually occurring on social media. There's not a lot happening in the real world. There's no
not unless it doesn't benefit us. Or is anyone exactly yet? I mean, does anyone going to sit here and say if there was like like some kind of resource that America needed that was up in Canada that the current military industrial complex, the current America wouldn't, well, sorry, Canada. America's interests. We've invaded a lot. We've stuck our dick in way too many ink pots across the earth. Okay, that doesn't change. That doesn't change how wrong Russia is in invading Ukraine. That doesn't change the scenario at all. This whole excuse that Putin preemptively invaded because he's scared of NATO. It's a complete fucking joke. If he was scared of NATO, he'd set up some air defense. He can't even shoot down a drone over Moscow. He's not worried about NATO, right? So that's ridiculous. But that doesn't change the fact that Uncle Sam has been getting up to some shit, dude. I mean, Uncle Sam, you've been a bad empire there, Uncle Sammy, right? I mean, come on.
Evidence. That there's anything going on in Moscow at the moment.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to mention this, but Davey had to mention it. We have technically invaded Canada already, Mexico and Cuba. But come on, Cuba. Can we get a mulligan on the Cuban one? We didn't do that. We tried? Come on, that wasn't. Can we get a mulligan on Cuba? That with the Bay of Pigs. Come on. We didn't mean it. Can we just takesy backsies on that one? That's so embarrassing.
Some unconfirmed reports about the movements of Wagner troops in the Rostov area, but I think it's too early to be making calls about civil war. Certainly Prigozhin has crossed the Rubicon.
Yeah, that doesn't justify things, pew-pew.
Criticism of the Russian government, and I think that at the end of the day, this is not going to turn out well for Prigozhin.
No.
And how might we see Vladimir Putin as well respond to
no, you make
this
a good point,
situation?
Though. No.
Well, we haven't seen Putin appear publicly in the wake of...
No excuses for Cuba, though. I just say we get a mulligan on that one, right? If we say sorry for Vietnam, can we get a mulligan on Cuba, huh? Saying.
These Prigozhin statements, and he may decide to stay.
Where's the live streams? You're watching a live stream. Should I watch another live stream? Would that make you happy? Do you want live stream inception? Here we go. You guys are just obsessed. Need more live streams on top of your live streams? Well, I got you, boo. I got you. I actually have you. So just calm down. Calm down. Hold on. Hold on. Live stream on top of live stream on top of live stream.
In someone's pocket, and Russian soldiers would kill to get some smackaroos. So whoever tells them that they're going to be getting paid,
stream the
they're probably
content.
going
Put the
side
content
with
in my
them.
brain.
And so Prigozhin made a winning move when he started this whole thing by making that statement that most Russian soldiers have probably heard
What's
about
happening
before
right
it was
now?
shut
I'm
down,
bored.
that he
I'm
will
bored
be trying
right now.
to return payment back to those
It's your
Russian
fault that I'm
soldiers.
bored. Where's
Then this
Amaranth?
became a coup they'd kill for.
Amaranth!
And so with that, I hope that does address that fairly well, at least in my opinion. And I see a lot.
Live stream inception. Check out Moscow. What's happening in Moscow? Oh, whoo. Moscow's still here. Whoo. I am not a tanky. Ask my viewers. I am not a fucking tanky. I get into epic fights with tankies, man. I am not interested in that bullshit.
Out of sight until he has positive news to
Get in the hot tub?
So
okay.
we may
I'll get in the
not
hot
see
tub.
much
Hold
of
on.
him in the next day or so, but when we do, I think we can be assured that he will have whipped up his leadership, will have whipped up the situation with Wagner. At the end of the day, most of Wagner is composed of convicts. There are some professional soldiers, but the Russian military and the Russian security services are much larger, and they'll be very keen to put down any.
It's fun driving tanks in Battlefield, but man, you're just a target.
Of the connection between
Thank you, Zealousy.
the Wagner military group and the standard Russian military chain of command, are we to understand that Wagner in this instance stands a greater chance of being compromised with if these developments are in fact?
I mean, is Wagner done? This is it, right? This is the end of this PMC, right? There's no rushing back to Africa with your tail between your legs after this, right?
A push into Russia, as we are hearing, and it's a push, as we understand from Prigozhin, a march for justice.
He hasn't shit on Putin. He has not shit on Putin. And this does sound like a defense of Putin and like a defense of the current Russian system, just this one guy.
With these alleged attacks on Wagner troops that have been stationed in Ukraine.
Well, the Wagner group works for the Russian Ministry of Defense.
Yeah, coffee, totally.
And whilst Prigozhin has tried to project it as a semi-autonomous actor.
Knight, the letters actually correspond to different regions of Russia. There you'll see Z. I think. What is it? The other? I think I've seen X. Is it Z, X, Y, or maybe Y? But you'll see different letters, and they actually correspond to different. No, V. V is the other one that you see a lot. V. Thank you, Alpha Boy. Yes, V. And O. I believe I've seen O as well. Yes, thank you, Mixer Rock. So the different letters actually represent different regions of Russia.
Working direct to the president. The reality is Wagner could not have done anything in Ukraine without the logistics support of the Russian Ministry of Defense and the Russian army. So, it is not an autonomous actor. It doesn't get to do whatever it wants. And once it shifts from being an asset for the Russians to being a threat to them, my sense is the Russians will work pretty quickly to put them down, but also to set an example to other mercenary forces about their place in the system. Finally, I'd just say there's great irony in Prigozhin talking about justice for his soldiers. At the end of the day, this is an extraordinarily brutal group that's murdered its own soldiers in combat and behave atrociously towards Ukrainians. So, I don't think there's going to be a lot of sympathy for Wagner on either side here.
And Mick Ryan, let's also reflect now on what this might potentially mean.
Yeah, TGS might be correct. I don't claim to be an expert on any of this shit. Okay, I'm trying to learn and keep up just along with everyone else here. I just have a good bullshit detector.
For the offensives that have been underway in Ukraine, what do you anticipate there? Given that we've seen such a lot of activity and targeted fighting in Bakhmut, for instance.
Oh my God, are those mines? Is this guy slapping an artillery shell on top of mines? I'm sorry, I did not just see that.
Activity and targeted fighting in Bakhmut, for instance.
Okay, so there's no explosive in this artillery shell. Are these mines? What are these? Okay, there's no explosive in that shell because they put a little charge. They put in the shell, then they put in a charge afterwards. Are these mines? What are these? No. What are they trying to prove?
Well, one thing the Ukrainians have been extraordinarily good at during this war is exploiting Russian weaknesses. No one knows the Russian army better than the Ukrainians. So they will see this as an opportunity. They will undoubtedly seek to exploit this on the battlefield, whether it's in the east around Bakhmut or in the south. But I expect we'll see them exploiting this diplomatically around the world and getting out to all those nations that are fence sitters in this war, saying, listen, do you really think you can sit on the fence anymore? This is a great opportunity to throw in your lot with Ukraine and help us beat Russia.
But mama, even if that's true, which it is, I mean, some of these mines you need like, you know, heavier than a human body weight to like depress, right? Because they're vehicle mines. Would you still fuck with that? You know? Slam an artillery shell on top of one? Whatever. Really? You know what I mean? I don't know about that one.
More quickly.
Well, on that matter, Mick Ryan, what do you anticipate will be an international response to this latest?
No shit, they're straight up fighting from Russian Telegram channels of helicopters flying. Give me the damn links, for the love of God. Give me a link. Someone, please.
Well, I think firstly, everyone will be watching closely. There's a lot of uncertainty. We know very little about what's going on here, and I don't think there will be too.
Okay, I don't have Telegram. I don't really use it. I better I better make sure. Hold on. I can't show. One of you guys is going to give me a beheading video. The hell is this? Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. It's my fault. One of these days, you guys are going to give me a beheading video, and I'm going to get in big fat trouble. Okay, so this is Telegram. The worst video. Oh, sorry. You can't see. Hold on. All right, so we got a helicopter flying across. I have no video controls. I don't have. Can I pause? No, I can't even pause. It just shifts to a different thing. It's the worst. I hate this website. People use this crap. People use this garbage. This is trash. Telegram. You know how old telegrams are? Why don't you just call this shit the Dewey Decimal System? You call it some old ass fucking shit. Fucking Telegram's garbage, dude. So loud. So crazy loud. Do we have a volume? Oh, yeah, we see. Okay, it's firing rockets. It's terrible. Idiot. Putin really makes no sense to me, honestly, even though this were. I thought you were calling me an idiot. Stop Ukraine joining as more countries. Like, be nice to me. Looks like flares, not rockets. True. Yeah, it does. Yeah, those are the kind of, that would be like countermeasures, missile countermeasures. Thank you for the follow, Mama Molly. Thank you for that follow. So I haven't, okay, so what I wanted to see was the goddamn helicopter getting shot down. Just a web version of app. It's trash. Osama bin Laden. Get him. Get him. He be lagging. I tried clicking view in channel. Nah, fuck that shit. I fucking hate Telegram, dude. It gives me a goddamn aneurysm just looking at it. Looks like Enforcer doesn't have much either going on right now.
I don't know. 60 to 70 guys, that is way lower than I thought. But at the same time, we're not seeing any...
Prigozhin says that fighting has taken place with Russian forces where the leadership is given false information. He adds that 60 to 70 soldiers have joined Wagner and that most wave their hands cheerfully when they meet. So he's saying they've literally had 60 to 70 Russian soldiers join them, like Napoleon entering France. Come join your emperor, come. I call bullshit, dog. Hell no, dude. If at most they just don't fight back and they're like, we don't know what to actually do about this right now. Right? And watch the dude sweep the street again. Yes, actually we can, because I actually have this basically the same Twitter up right now, and I think I can pull the same video that he's looking at. Yeah. We have new street sweeper footage. Hot new street sweeper footage. Sweeping the fucking street. No one's gonna say Russia is not a tidy, or Rostov is not a tidy city. You clean that fucking street, you bitch. No, you gonna out here and say Rostov is a dirty city? I don't fucking think so, dude. War, no war, coup, I don't care. I got a job to do. Where's my, here we go. This is the only Russian thing I have in my soundboard. Rostov is clean as shit, dude. I got a job, man. Mixa Rock over here defending. Do you work for Telegram or something? If you work for Telegram, stop. Quit your job. We should all simp over this Ukrainian soldier. We should simp over this guy, okay? This is called professionalism. No, let's take a look. All right. Let's take a look. I unfortunately got it. I don't want to. I really don't, but I actually have a baby to take care of. Wow. Whoa. I am respectfully looking. Very respectful. Drop that nihilism shit. No one thinks you're cool, okay? Try existentialism. Drop that motherfucking nihilism garbage. Put that shit right in the trash, right where Nietzsche told you to put that shit, and embrace existentialism. Become the Ubermensch. You think she wants a nihilist? Look at that. That face says hope. That face says future. That face doesn't say nihilism. She a goddamn looking respectfully. Oh, shut the hell up, Chem Goblin. You fucking virgin. You fucking virgin. That helmet's on perfect. Goddamn virgins in the chat. I will not accept this. I will not accept this. Ubermensch tattoo. Nice. 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 Okay, folks. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I actually got to fucking go. I'm sorry. I know. It sucks. We're having fun. There's more news to come, right? There's like, shit's going to happen later. Like, we have more news to cover. So, I know. I'm sorry. I got a kid to take care of. But if you want to like and subscribe, if you're into news, this is the place to be. This is the only place, exactly. This is the only place on Twitch where you're going to find legit, for real, motherfucking coverage of all news. World news, U.S. news, mass shootings, fascist news. Yo, BK, God drop that dope ass shit. It's the motherfucking place. It's News Underground. Right here. We're not talking about Tim Pool 24/7. We're not over here talking about Hassan. Well, what did Hassan do? Like I fucking care. 24/7 news. It's all about the news. Garbage Fuel Awards for every motherfucker in the chat. Garbage Fuel, the #1 drink mix company in the world. Garbage Fuel, #1 drink mix company in the world. Drink Garbage Fuel today. Buy it locally. Locally sourced from local dumpsters. Drink Garbage Fuel today, folks. #1 drink mix company. Woo! 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 Thank you for those follows. Thank you for the follow. PSX86. Achilles. We doing it big tomorrow. We doing it big tomorrow. Check it out. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock PST. News Underground. 12 o'clock PST. News Underground. Like and subscribe. We'll get an update. We'll see what the hell, what's going on with Prigozhin. Here's the challenge. Here's the question. Will Prigozhin be alive by 12 o'clock tomorrow? Will Prigozhin be alive 12 o'clock tomorrow? Right? Do I even have until the next stream, right? All right, everybody. Peace in that motherfucking Middle East. Glory to the Ukrainian democracy. Don't forget my 3-step program to create political change. Step 1, inform yourself. Step 2, join a progressive political organization in your area. And step 3, put in the work. Because guess what? The fascists are putting in the work, and we got to meet them. We got to meet them in the streets. We got to out-organize these motherfucking fascists. That's what we got to do. Democracy's a gift, and we need to keep it. We got to earn it. We got to work for it. We can do this, folks. Peace in that motherfucking Middle East. I am abandoned nihilism. Thank you so much. Hey, big props to Mama. Big props to Mama. That's how we win. This is how we win, isn't it, Mama? That's how we win this. Right there. That's how we win this shit. We gotta out-organize the fascists. We gotta take over the neoliberal establishment. That's how we do it. Mom will tell you. Take care of yourself. You better keep running, Prigozhin. Keep running, boy. Hey, maybe Shoigu's the ones that gotta be running. Maybe Shoigu's the one with the tail between his legs. I doubt it. I doubt it. But who knows? Big props to Duck Killer Click, Full Tape, Tennyson. I am Abandoned Nihilism, and this is the News Underground. Call your goddamn mother.